I'm afraid to connect those two because I don't think that they would, two wires from the board would connect. But I don't know. I guess this is a green wire. Or black, I don't know. Oh, okay, these yellow wires connect here. Well, I hope it doesn't matter which way because one of these are, this is probably the motor. These are probably the motor wires, maybe. Yeah, that's the motor. So it wouldn't matter which way it goes. It would just make it move the opposite way if they're the wrong way. But it's on this item that it doesn't matter. I twist the wires first and then solder them. If this actually works, this will be a fun this has been a fun project so far. I haven't minded it at all. But if it turns out that it doesn't work at all, I hate wasting my time. Well, so far there's only 4 wires left. The yellow and white ones that I'm not too sure if they would connect there, and then the green ones. I'm not sure where these green ones would go. There's no more wires in that tube area. Maybe, oh here, are these ones green? No, those are the black and, okay, those are the lights. Those are for the eyes. So the light up eye wires are hooked up, the speaker wires are hooked up, and the motor wires are hooked up. So I don't know what these ones do. Like I said, this green one, I'm not seeing where there's other green wires. And it's already attached from the board, so it's going to connect somewhere. Does it go down in the base? I don't think they pulled anything off from down in the base. Everything seems connected right down there. So, let me see. I need to see if I have some type of tape so those wires don't cross. Because if they cross and they touch, and then it will fry. So I gotta see if there's some tape. Not Scotch tape, that won't work. Scotch tape just slides right off. Even duct tape would work. I don't think I have any kind of tape down here. I think even masking tape would work. Temporarily. I don't think I have any. We can't have those wires touching though, so gotta find something. I might have to use Scotch tape, but like I said, I doubt it'll stay. this stuff is crap. What the heck? This is weird. Yeah, this isn't really the type of tape you use at all. It's just gotta work for now, though. And she doesn't move too much, so it's possible that it will stay on. Ugh. What the hell? Why does Scotch tape still exist? Okay. Okay, so those are all taped up. So now we just need to find again where those last wire... I guess I'm going to have to connect those other wires here, because I don't think there's anywhere else that they would go. Oh yeah, I bet you those green wires are the sound sensor. I bet I gotta remove the circuit board. I bet those green wires are for the sound sensor. Where did it go? No, there it is. That's the only other place that they would go. No? Oh wow, those are. Oh, so it's not even connected to the board. So those yellow and white wires do go there. Those are the sound sensor. Okay. So I guess I'll just screw that board back in then. Yeah, it's a good thing I checked. So it's a good thing they didn't have this thing completely messed up. It's a good thing that all the wires are actually still intact to the board. Otherwise, this thing would have been impossible for me to figure out. Because as soon as a wire comes off the circuit board, like completely off where it's supposed to go and off the circuit board, I have no idea where it connects to. And it's like, it's not easy finding where it goes, because if you just touch it in random spots, that does fry the item. So thank God they kept the wire. Thank God all the wires were still attached. Okay, so that's good to know. So those wires do go there, and I don't have to worry about that. Okay. So now we have the speaker hooked up, the lights, the motor, the sound sensor. I'm trying to think about what the last wires would go to. Guess this one's not motion activated, so... And the wires aren't too long, so they shouldn't go all the way down to the base. And they are already connected to the board, so they're not off from the board. Is there something else up there? I don't recall that there is, but... I guess we just turn it on and see what it does do now. I guess. Ugh. I have an extension cord because I really don't want to move this thing when it's in pieces. Not really. Let's see. I don't want to re-pull off the wires or anything. Sarah. I don't want to bump the camera either, otherwise it'll fall off. And then the video will be gone. And that'll really piss me off. Videos getting deleted is like the one thing that irritates me the most. Like, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. It's not singing time, gorilla. Still not really, okay. Barely reaching. It's not doing anything. Unless those are power wires. They very much so could be power wires. They might operate the whole thing. Because I know that everything is connected right. So I'm not worried about that. I bet those are power wires. Well, let's start reassembling it so wires don't come off again. And the wires aren't too long, but we'll see if we can find what those wires go to after we put the body shell back on. At least screw the board back in. Any wires off again. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. That chair was on my toe. The heck? Does it go sideways? Oh, it goes sideways. Okay. Is that upside down? No, that's right. Okay. And if it doesn't work, then, well, at least it was a good attempt. But I know for sure that those wires are not connected wrong. Because obviously the colors will go to the right colors. I mean, there are occasions where they do mess that up, but typically not very often. I'm pretty sure those are power wires because everything else is connected. There's nothing else that would go to. So it's got to be power wires. Okay, let's... The arms probably have to connect first before the shell, goes on. Okay, let's just make sure everything is still connected and nothing ripped off. Everything looks still connected, okay. So those wires don't go down very far. So if there's another set of cut green wires or black, I can't tell what color they are, black or green. It's got to be somewhere here in the foot. They still got like twist ties on it. I don't see anything in the foot though. Let me look at the power thing again. Oh. So many comments are flooding in at once. Okay. There's not two sets of green wires. I'm just gonna call them green. They're probably black, but what's that? But those are all ones that connect to the... See, black and red, yellow and white. Okay, there's nothing, all that is fine. Man, these are, I wonder if that's one wire that did get completely cut off or something, because that's, unless it slit, no, it wouldn't have. Damn it. I don't know. I'm not seeing where... Stupid ass speaker. I'm not seeing where they would connect. I can't. Let me look at this again. %9 battery. Thanks, that's helpful. I'm still not. It doesn't look like that they go up here. It looks like it goes down here somewhere, and that, after all, that is where the power is. I might have to pause and figure this out off of camera. I know I looked there already, but it's just, something's telling me that it goes somewhere down here. But what else is down here? That's the only thing that's not connected, but that's also the reason why it's still not doing anything. I don't believe anything is... I don't believe anything is missing from it. Unless there used to be a try me button slot. I doubt that either though. No, No, there's nothing. I don't know. I'm gonna have to pause and figure this out off of camera because I can't figure that out.